are delighted, dear viewers, to see you and welcome to a new episode of The Cultural Flavors
Ramadan edition.
I'm your host, Dr. Ahmed Al-Qattan.
And I'm your co-host, Imam Arafi.
Hopefully, the holy month of Ramadan so far that you're enjoying the fasting and gaining all the health benefit of fasting. And as usual, my colleague Iman, she gives you an advice. So what is your advice, Iman, to our dear viewers today?
If you haven't still reached your ill people, please do visit them and ask about their health, because you will get also the benefit from that from God.
Exactly. This is a really good advice from my colleague Iman. When you visit a really sick or ill people in the hospital, you're going to feel the value of the health and you're going to appreciate all of that. And which country are we talking about today, Iman?
Well, today's country is the People's Democratic Republic of Algeria.
Wow, this is very interesting.
Yes.
Have you been there, Iman?
No, actually. Have you?
I'm lucky that I have visited the Algeria. It's a really beautiful country. It's
Really?
so simple. It's very, very, very interesting
That's
country.
nice.
Yeah, but today is so special because we're going to talk about Algeria during the holy month of Ramadan with our esteemed guest.
Yeah, let's do that.
So let's go watch this report together and we'll be back. So please don't go away.
Algeria, a gateway between Africa and Europe, is the largest country in Africa. It is a North African country that is steeped in history and culture. From the ancient ruins of Tibaza to the bustling markets of Algiers, Algeria has much to offer visitors who are looking for a unique and enriching travel experience. With its diverse landscape that ranges from the Mediterranean coastline to the Sahara Desert, Algeria is also a country of stunning natural beauty. Algeria is also home to a rich and vibrant culture that is a blend of African, Arab, and Berber influences. This is reflected in the country's architecture, music, and cuisine. During Ramadan, Algerians have their own customs and traditions regarding what is done during the day and also during the breaking of the fast and later. Ramadan in Algeria is a magical time of the year. The scent of Ramadan seems to permeate the air few days before it begins. Shops open later and close earlier. Some do reopen after iftar. Those who do the shopping are often in rush, having to make their way through crowds and long lines. Hundreds of Algerians volunteer during the month of Ramadan to serve fasting people, especially in what it is known as Al-Iftar charitable restaurants. These restaurants are spread in most city neighborhoods and on the outskirts of highways. It provides its services to travelers and to the poor and needy.
And we're back, dear viewers, and I hope you enjoyed this report as much as I did. And today we have our esteemed guest from Algeria. His name is Ahmed. We are very honored to have you with us today.
Thank you for the invitation, and Ramadan Kareem.
Same to you.
And it's a pleasure to be here with you.
We're so glad to have you, Ahmed. This is probably not the first time I have met you. I'm so excited about this talk because, as usual, I talk with you in a different
angle.
Exactly,
Yeah.
about your specialist, but not right now. We're going to talk about where you are from and talking about Algeria. The good things that I have been there, so we are glad to have you today with us.
Okay, so that's why I'm feeling like I'm the ambassador of Algeria today. So, like, responsibility.
And you have to encourage, and you have to encourage our dear viewers to visit Algeria.
Okay.
We're glad to have you.
So at the beginning, can you please introduce yourself to the guest?
Okay, so my name is Ahmed Belkacem. I'm from Algeria. I'm a speech and language pathologist. So I'm here in Kuwait since 2014, so
Okay.
almost 10 years.
Nice.
And I discovered now today when we were talking, talking about 10 years now I'm here in Kuwait.
This time
So,
flies,
yeah.
huh? Time flies.
Yeah.
So could you tell us, Ahmed, from which part in Algeria?
So I'm from a city which named Skikda,
Okay.
which is far from the capital, like around 450 kilometers.
All right.
Just to let you know, Algeria is the biggest country in Arabic world
Correct.
and the biggest country in Africa and the 9th biggest country in the world.
Mashallah.
Wow.
And we have like 58 state. So Skikda is number 21.
Okay.
It's a place nearby the beach. We have mountains and we live the 4 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Beautiful nature.
yeah, exactly. And that's all.
All right. So let's talk about Algeria. Why Algeria is so unique? Besides it's one of the biggest country in the world.
I think because of the culture, it's mixed of Berber, Turkish, Arab, and European.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
mixed.
it's like different cultures,
Okay.
and the Islamic culture also. So make this beautiful country. If you can
I
say.
like that. Yeah. So, like, we're talking about Algeria. Do you all people speak the same, or do you have like different accents?
Accents, yeah, or we can call it dialects. We have,
Dialects, yeah.
It's 58 states. It's different when we name things. And we have another language, which is Berber language. It's totally different from Arabic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's say if someone from our dear viewers would like to visit Algeria at some point, where they should go?
Okay, first, welcome to Algeria. Yeah, if you want to visit Algeria.
Okay.
So it depends on the weather. If you want, or the season. If you want to go winter tourism, you can go to the desert. If you want summer, you can go to Algiers, Skikda, Annaba, Wahran. I think if you heard about Wahran.
Yes, I've
Yeah,
heard about it.
Wahran or Constantina. Constantina, it's if you go there, you feel like you are in a place where you can feel the history. It's very beautiful country, place and city. I mean, Constantina, and they have their own traditions, and you can also visit. Galma, it's a place where you can benefit from seeing beautiful places like mountains or beautiful areas. I mean, like it's everywhere you can find different nature.
Which is really
Yeah.
unique for Algeria,
Yeah.
but because it's so big, you have the 4 seasons. You could really go from region to region, and that you could travel. That you like traveling from part to part.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and I feel like even like you as an Algerian, I think that traveling from one place to another is considered as like traveling, real
Traveling,
traveling.
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly, yes.
It is
And
nice.
we do like traveling in Algeria to discover our country.
Correct.
Yeah, and I can tell you, I did not visit all the cities there.
Wow.
Yeah, there are a lot of cities I did not see them yet.
Yeah, so this is very interesting.
What I
Very
like to know about like if I'm as like a traveler or someone like who wants to visit your country, I want to know like the places which I love is to visit the farms and to pick fruits and vegetables, which I always tell like every guest we have that they have a beautiful like nature. This is what I ask. Do you have that for visitors?
Yeah. In the place where I live, in Skikda, we have these mountains, and we have this specific places for tourism, where people can go there and they can pick some fruits. They can do picnic as well, and the best thing there, you can find mountain and the beach in the same place.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And actually, this is a good country to visit for adventure, like for example, diving, swimming.
swimming, yeah.
This is going to be really interesting.
Exactly,
Very
yes.
interesting things to do.
Dr. Mohammed, when you went there, where did you go to?
Actually, I only went for a few days, but it was really good. I went to the capital. It was really good. Hospitality was really great over there.
Yeah. And especially when you say that you are from Kuwait,
Yeah.
you are always welcome there.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
So let's talk about
The holy month.
No, the food.
Oh,
Let's talk about the
okay.
food. So, Mr. Ahmed, let's talk about food. What is Algeria famous as food? What do you
Okay.
rely on?
So as I mentioned, like Algeria is very big, so that's why from region to another region you can find different types of food. But the most popular food there is the couscous.
Okay.
Yeah. We have another.
Like Morocco,
Yeah,
It's
like
Morocco, Tunisia,
Tunisia,
Libya,
exactly.
Mauritania.
Okay.
Yes.
all the neighboring
Yeah,
countries.
exactly. And we have also something named shakshuka, which is based on semolina, making like a bread. Then they made like tashriba in Kuwait.
Okay, so
similar to
it's something
tashriba.
that's sweet.
No, it's salty.
Salty.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I thought it was
Yeah.
something sweet.
We have tagine.
Okay.
Tagine, which is with meat or with the chicken.
Right.
And we have our sweets. Just to let you know, on 2022, Algerian cuisine was the first in Arabic word. And last 2 weeks ago in Tunisia, they participate and they won the first class Algerian food. So and we have another dish. It names rishta. It looks like noodles.
Okay.
So
Okay.
these all are salty or main dishes.
But is it considered as healthy food?
It depends how you cook.
Okay.
You use a lot of
Yes,
oil.
exactly.
No, it's
What
but
kind of oil do you use?
Olive oil.
Which is good, actually.
we use olive oil.
Okay.
In Algeria, mostly we use olive oil.
as well as you have a really famous dates that in Algeria.
Yeah, it names, we call the dates like digla.
Okay.
So that's why we call it diglet noor.
Okay.
Why they call it diglet noor? Because when you put it in the light, you can see the whole date. It's
From
different
the inside or
Yeah, from the inside.
Wow. It's like
That's why they
transparent.
call it diglet noor. Noor is the light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It is
amazing.
very
yeah.
interesting. So talking about food in every episode, my colleague Iman, she prepared a dish for us. And the good things that you're going to try it, or both of us going to try
Okay.
it. So let's see what Iman she has for us today.
Well, I thought about like doing something really that can like be quick.
Okay.
So I
Creative
thought,
then.
yeah.
All right.
So today we're doing Ali, but in a pan.
All right.
So it's like the trend now. People do it in kashtas.
Okay.
So it has croissant,
Okay.
and then we have the raisins, we have nuts, mixed nuts, coconuts, and whatever nuts you like to add, you can have. And then we have full fat cream.
Okay.
Today I chose lactose free.
Nice.
And then we have also thick cream. This is thick cream actually. This is heavy cream, whipping cream. And then we have the condensed milk.
Perfect.
We will mix everything together on top of the croissant, but I'm going to just separate them. And then we will cook them here.
Perfect. Have you tried Ali before?
Yes, I did. Yes.
So you're going to
Yeah,
try
I like
this.
But the original way,
Yeah.
the one in the oven.
You're going to try this one
The
as well?
21 is the kashta one.
All right.
One.
We're going to try, both of us going to try it.
Let's try.
So to the viewers, you have a break and we'll be back. So please stay tuned.
And we're back, dear viewers. Now what I will do is that I'm going to tear the croissant into small pieces, not very small pieces, but into those like bite-sized pieces, and then fill the whole pan with it. After that, I will mix all those three kinds with the milk and pour it over while the pan is getting hot. I did not add sugar, and I will not add sugar because we have condensed milk. I don't want it to be too sweet. If you like too sweet, it's up to you, but moderation is the best solution. So you can eat a little bit more. And then after that, I will add the nuts, the whole nuts and the coconut, and we will be simple, like done.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So could we add some honey if I don't eat sugar?
You could replace the condensed milk with honey.
Very good. Then
Yeah.
we could make it a healthy option.
Yes.
Perfect. So we're going to talk more, Mr. Ahmed, about Algeria. It's really interesting and lovely conversation. Now, let's talk about Algeria during the holy month of Ramadan.
Okay.
We would like to know what are the preparation before the holy month of Ramadan in Algeria, what people usually do.
So usually you can find that the families, they, especially women,
Okay.
even they have everything in the kitchen, but they try always to buy and to renew what they have in the kitchen
Yeah.
every year.
We have
It's
to
the
give them.
thing.
We have to give them some credits, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We can. So
Yeah, because on the table of the iftar table, you will be asking, what did you cook for us today?
yeah.
And if she cooks only one dish, then you will
Okay.
tell her only that, right or not?
Right.
Yeah.
So
we agree. We
So
agree.
we agree.
Both of us agree. All right.
So she asks for more, don't like bother.
okay, so that's why.
Uh-huh.
So we got the answer.
Exactly.
Why. They do shopping before Ramadan, and we have some habits. They prepare the kids. The families, they try to prepare the kids what it means Ramadan, what it means the fasting, or what are the benefits from the health, and what we will benefit from God.
Very good.
They cleaned all the mosques, and you feel like it's a celebration. They're waiting for the holy month. And then during the Ramadan, we start our fasting.
Okay.
Same here in Kuwait.
Okay.
Yeah, but
People go to the mosque more often.
Yeah.
Actually, they recited the Quran.
they attend more prayers. They
Family, what about family gathering?
yeah, we have this family gathering.
Okay.
Especially the first day, the mid of Ramadan, and the 27th of Ramadan.
Why
Yeah.
these days? There is a specific reason. You just be very specific to days. Why is that?
This is our traditions. The first day, because it's the first day of
Okay, that's
the
obvious.
month. Yeah.
Okay.
15 days, like we celebrate, we fast 2 weeks already.
Okay.
And
We are halfway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good,
We
yeah.
are halfway. Yeah.
We survived.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think here you have the Gargan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13, 14, 15.
Yeah. For us, we have only the 15.
Okay.
We gather again. And 27th, it's related to Laylatul Qadr. So.
Oh, that's
why,
that
yeah.
is very interesting.
And in this night, 27th, like they do henna. Yeah, the girls, they do it here. The boys, they do it in the
Really?
Boys also?
yes, small finger, and the girls in the middle of the hand.
Okay.
And we celebrate the 27th night of
And some
Ramadan.
people practicing the same habits, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Even though the past and new generation, they are still practicing.
even now.
Even
Even now, yeah.
Very interesting. Yeah.
So, Mr. Ahmed, regarding the holy month of Ramadan, do you put outside like lanterns, things that even for a visitor from outside your country would know that this is the month of Ramadan?
Yeah, we have a special decoration. Yeah, and the good thing in Ramadan, you find like neighbors and families, they exchange the food. Like I
okay.
give you what I cook today, and you give me from
Food.
yours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
we
a
have
share.
still until now we are doing this the same habits.
Good.
You feel there is like a special smell in the street. Everyone is happy. We have a food street. We have sweets. We have our traditional food. Women every night, and especially in the capital, they dress up like they're going to a party with traditional clothes. They sit. They do like a bowl. They cut small pieces of paper. They write in it like prayers or poesy or some positive words.
Good.
They close it, they put it, and then everyone take one of these small pieces of paper, read it, and wish it for someone of his family. For example, I put it, and you take it, you say, I will make this wish for my son.
Okay.
She will take it, and she will say, I will make this wish for my mother.
All right.
Then, yeah, and we celebrate. This is how we celebrate Ramadan in Algeria.
Very, very
And we
interesting.
call it bukala.
Bukala?
Yes, these small papers, pieces of papers, we call it bukala.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that for the work schedule, work hours, school hours will be reduced as here in Kuwait.
In Algeria, we do not delay the time.
Okay.
If you work at 7 o'clock, for example, it will be like 7:38, like half
not
hour, 1
much.
hour. Yeah, we don't change a lot.
Really?
But in the afternoon, we change. Like you usually work until 4:30. You will work only until 3:30, like 1 hour.
1 hour.
Yeah, reduced.
Very
Because we have in Algeria, our work is different from here in Kuwait. We have 2 shifts.
Correct.
You work from 8 to 12, and then from 1 to 4:30.
Because you have a lunch hour.
Yes.
Correct.
But will there be time for women to cook in the house?
No. No, they don't cook. If they cook, for example, they can do it at night.
Okay.
Night
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
And then when they have their break from 12 to 1:30 or from 12 to 1, they can go and just hit it and eat.
Very
Yes.
Very interesting. What about the food in the holy month of Ramadan? Is there any specific cuisine or dishes that you eat during the holy month of Ramadan only?
We have different types of soups. We have the white soup, and we have the harira,
So why do you call it white soup?
because they don't add any tomato or anything. It's white only with they add lemon and some spices.
All right.
Yeah,
Consists of what?
vermicelli.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And we have harira. I think you heard about it.
Yes.
Harira.
Yeah,
I
harira.
tried it. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
And we have the red soap. We have our tagine.
Okay.
So it's a traditional dish. We make it with meat or with chicken.
Okay.
And we have our couscous, our shakshuka I have mentioned before.
And also the tagine, you add dried plums with it.
Yes.
I tried this one. It's really nice.
And it depends, if you are in the East, they don't eat sweet and sour. If you go to the other places, they eat sweet and sour together.
Okay.
Yeah. And the salad is something always you can find it in the Algerian plates. We have always the salad,
Very
green
good.
salad, yes. And we have our own Algerian salad. We call it Algerian salad. It's based on steamed potatoes and onions, olive oil, black pepper, and salt. That's all.
Wow, nice.
Yes, it's very
I think
healthy.
it's delicious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about any specific sweet or specific drinks that you have in the holy month of Ramadan?
Regarding the drinks, we have something we call it sherbet.
Okay.
It's water, lemon, sugar.
That's it.
all. Yes.
All right.
And whole month, 30 days. It's there on the
So is
table.
it freshly squeezed lemons or like you prepared
Squeezed
before?
lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yes, fresh
that,
squeezed
yeah.
lemon. And some people they add some sugar. Some people they add honey. But
Right.
it's
Depends on the preference.
yes, exactly. So
What
it's
do you have for sweets?
for sweets we have baklava.
Okay.
Yeah, but our baklava is different from the Middle East.
Really?
The piece is big. Yes, bigger than yours.
And the taste is the same or
And the
different?
taste is the same, similar, but it looks like the Turkish one.
Okay.
Yeah. We have something else named makrud. It looks like ma'moul here,
Okay.
but it's cooked with semolina.
Oh.
So that's why
nice.
it's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
And the like, what's the kind of sweet that you do on the holy month of Ramadan, which is like specialized for that month?
Okay, for Ramadan, we have this baklava, and we have something we call it zlabiya.
Yeah.
In Algeria, we call it zlabiya. So these are the
This is-
two main
Is it the same as ours?
No, it's different.
It's
As I told you, we use semolina more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So hopefully we're gonna try it at some point, right? So we're gonna still have more to talk about it, Mr. Ahmed, about Algeria, especially during the holy of Ramadan, as well as to know more about the touristic places, as well as we're gonna try what Iman she's gonna make for us. However, we have a break and we'll be back, dear viewers. So please stay tuned.
And we're back, dear viewers, and our Ali is bubbling.
Okay.
So it's almost like 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, we're done with that.
All right, we're really excited to eat Ali.
Yeah.
Can you smell?
Yeah, we can smell it. It looks good as well.
Yeah.
So perfect. So, Mr. Ahmed, would like to know about the Eid. What are the preparation for the Eid in Algeria?
Yeah.
So for the preparation for the Eid in Algeria, the last week of Ramadan, families start buying new clothes for their kids, and even for adults.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the first, the 2-3 days, the last 2-3 days of Ramadan, they start making the sweets at home.
Okay.
Yeah, and gathering together like the big family, and everyone is cooking his own sweet, and then they share with each other.
But on the first day of Eid, you will notice that half of the sweets that they made 3 days earlier, the kids ate it.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's what happened to us.
Yes, exactly. It's the same in Algeria. Yeah. But the good thing, in the first day of Eid, after the prayers of Eid, the families start visiting each other.
Correct.
And we have still the same culture, tradition, if you can say. Everyone take a plate, put in the sweets, his own sweets from home, and go to his neighbor.
Right.
I give you,
A share.
and then share, and you put in my plate yours.
Oh, that's nice.
And even with families.
Right.
Yeah.
This is very interesting. What other activities people usually do in Eid? The
Yeah,
first day?
after visiting each other, they go like some parties, because in Algeria they organize like some festivals, some parties. For kids, always they go to play and they go looking for idea. Yes, it's the same in Algeria, same in Kuwait.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, the kids, they look for idea. After that, they have their own space to play. The adults, it's rest day after Ramadan, you know? Yes, but
Yeah.
the majority, there are like some activities, as I told you, going out, going to the nature, going after visiting.
Yeah.
But it's always the second or the third day of Eid, not the first day.
Yeah.
So first day is all about family
Family,
gathering.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
very interesting.
And recently, they usually Eid in Algeria, it's only 2 days. They give only 2 days off. Recently, they said we can give more, like 3 days.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Yes.
really good.
That's good news.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after you finish Eid, do you have you go to work directly, right?
Yes.
There is nothing like you celebrate or do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you stay in Kuwait. Tell us about that. So when you first came to Kuwait, did you find it really difficult, or did you find face
Culture
any
shock.
difficulties, culture shock?
No, it was like similar to Algerian culture.
All right.
Just the weather was a little bit different. Yeah.
You came alone?
Yeah.
Yes, I came alone. Yeah.
Okay.
I came on October, I remember. The weather was okay still.
Decent,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Then I was shocked in summer. Yes.
Yeah, because you have to tolerate the heat.
Yeah.
But probably after 10 years, you are used to it, right?
I'm used to now. When I go in summer to Algeria, I feel cold.
Oh,
Really, believe me, I feel.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I'm used to be here in Kuwait.
This
Yes.
is very interesting.
yeah.
What about any food cuisine, the Kuwaiti food cuisine I
Yeah.
have to? What is the one that you like? to
I like,
eat
yes,
frequently?
I like more the majbous.
All right.
Okay, I don't know if I'm pronouncing
Yes,
good.
right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
good, yeah.
Yeah, I like tashriba and mrabian.
Nice.
I think,
Ooh,
yes,
nice.
these are the dishes I like here in
Alright.
Kuwait.
And the
Yes.
sweets?
The sweets, there is something named صب القفشة.
صب القفشة.
Yes, I like it.
Okay.
Yes.
You're right. You're
Yes.
not there.
So do you prefer this or the gemat?
No, صب القفشة.
صب القفشة.
Oh,
Very
this is
good.
It has special taste.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like what we have in Algeria, but the taste is totally different.
Because
I don't know
it's
what
full
it
with
is.
saffron and cardamom. That's why it's really
Yes.
tasty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the Algerian community here, Mr. Ahmed. Do you have a big community? How often do you get together? What activity that you do?
It's a small community. It's not that much big, so we meet usually when the embassy organize some gatherings when it is the National Day of Algeria. So we meet all together to celebrate the National Day of Algeria.
Okay.
Yes.
Other activities or
No, not that much.
Okay.
Yes.
So what about, do you have any Algerian restaurant here in Kuwait?
Unfortunately, no, we don't have.
Okay.
But because it's similar to our neighbors like Tunisian, Moroccan, so I can go to these restaurants.
And probably if you
Yeah.
are craving for some,
But I know some people, they cook and they do Algerian food.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. So whenever I feel like I want something from Algeria,
Yeah.
I call and I need couscous, I need this, I need this. They prepare and they deliver to me. Yes.
very interesting, very good. And I think that Ali is ready.
Yes.
And your Ali is ready, and this is my Ali also is ready.
Yes.
So I think it's a good time to try. And while we're trying, you're gonna evaluate it as well. And while we're trying, probably Iman, you give our daily viewers the ingredient how you could cook Ali.
Yeah, this is the easy version actually. You just tear out the croissants from any place you want. I think actually the best is to buy not fresh, to take it like 2 days before, which it will be a little bit of dry. Why is that? Because when you add the liquids, it will absorb easier. So we added the milk, thick cream and heavy cream. We added also the condensed milk together. I whisked them all together, then poured it over the croissant. Then the rest of it, I just poured it over with some nuts. To any kind of nuts you like to add, you just add it. And then you just cook it on low heat, not on high heat, because at the end, I think I forgot it on high heat. So I don't want it to burn. That's why I moved it away from here.
Perfect. So
Honestly, it's very delicious.
Thank
Honestly,
you.
yes.
yeah.
Thank you.
And you did not add any sugar, but I
Exactly.
feel it's sweet.
Sweet,
Yeah.
because the
It's so
condensed
sweet.
milk is
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
sweet.
Yes, you
So if you want a healthier one, as you said before, we could add the honey.
exactly.
Yeah.
Usually when I have Ali, it's actually more sweeter than this, but actually it tastes really good.
Really, thank
The
you.
moderation sweet is really good.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I like
you.
it.
It
Yeah.
Bon appetit, actually.
Mr. Ahmed, we're still going to talk about your journey here in Kuwait. We would like to know, where do you like to go here in Kuwait?
Usually in Kuwait, I like the malls.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's different. In Algeria, the spaces are open.
Correct.
Here in Kuwait, the malls, and I like to go to the
Because of the weather.
The weather,
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, but that's why I like to go to the mall, and I like the seaside.
All right.
You
Actually,
visit Al-Mubarakiya?
yes,
It's
I
really
like
nice.
Mubarakiya.
Yeah.
Yes, I like Mubarakiya. I like to walk there.
Especially in winter time. Yeah.
The problem, I walk, then I don't remember where I parked my car. I have always,
It's also the same.
I always take picture, then I go.
You're
It's
right.
very big.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very big.
Yeah.
You feel like there is something special there.
Correct. The vibe is
Vibes,
yeah, it's a vibe.
people, everything there.
Yeah.
Shops.
Their tea.
Yeah.
Especially their tea.
Yeah. I like to go to Al-Qut, the fountain, music,
Okay.
calm, sitting, having coffee. Yes.
So to relax.
Yeah, to relax. I like
Okay.
Al-Qut.
So every place has a special thing in it, right?
Yes, yes. So, like in Ramadan, now after iftar, if I don't go to the gym, I go to Al-Qut.
So, Mr. Ahmed, we're having a really lovely conversation with you while we are eating Ali. So, dear viewers, we're going to have a break and we'll be back. So, please don't go away.
Good evening, everyone. Today we're going to talk about traditional marketplaces in Kuwait and how they are important to our culture. Traditional marketplaces have been present from the very beginning of Kuwaiti culture, where people used to shop and enjoy their hustle and bustle, from everyday knickknacks to household furnitures. Walking around traditional marketplaces, you'll get to immerse yourself in Kuwaiti cultural shopping, where you will find tables or small shops that carry everything from small knickknacks to toys and traditional clothes and even pieces of furniture that are one of a kind. That is the most amazing thing about the traditional marketplaces, where you can find one of a kind or an abundance of material, and you can haggle for the right price. So walk around and enjoy traditional marketplaces. Walking around these traditional marketplaces, visitors can immerse themselves in the vibes and charms located within them. They can truly feel the beauty of Kuwaiti shopping culture, where they experience haggling and finding the best and unique items that are usually not sold around. This is one of the many stores that you'll find in most traditional markets in Kuwait. It's called Al-Qattan or Hawaii, which sells everything from fresh spices to organic skincare, as well as everyday knickknacks such as skincare and toothpaste and household items. You will be able to haggle as well on the affordable prices, even though their prices are pretty good. So please take a journey and immerse yourselves in traditional marketplaces all around Kuwait, and you can see the difference that each one has to offer. Ramadan Kareem, everyone.
And we're back, dear viewers. And before we end this last segment, I have a question about your flag, your country's flag. So please talk about that.
Okay, so the flag includes 3 colors, white, red, and green.
Correct.
The white is a symbol of peace, the green is a symbol of heaven, and the red is a symbol of martyrs.
Yes.
The martyrs.
Martyrs, yes, exactly.
And there is a crescent in the middle, which represents
Crescent and the star,
the star.
Yes, represent the Islam.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
that's nice. That's really nice. Yeah.
Yes, we are almost reaching the end of this episode, Mr. Ahmed. We're having a really lovely conversation while we're eating the Ali. But before we end our episode, could you tell us and tell our dear viewers if you have any recommendation, any suggestion to our dear viewers if they would like to visit Algeria at some point? So
Okay.
please go ahead.
So first, I advise them to come and visit Algeria. It's safe.
And enjoy.
And enjoy. It's safe, it's beautiful, and it's not expensive at all. There are 58 states. When you travel to Algeria, you feel you traveled all over the world.
Correct.
There are all the cultures, as I mentioned before. There is Turkish, Berber, Arab, and European cultures there. There were before, so that's why you can feel that you traveled everywhere and you are in the same country, which is Algeria.
Yeah, and
Yes.
you could explore a lot of regions
Yes.
while you are in the same country.
Yeah. What about shopping?
Yeah, shopping, yeah, local. Everything is local there in Algeria.
And this
so-
is why it's so simple.
Yes.
If you would like to go to a simple place and a simple country, Algeria is the best choice.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for being with us, really having good information as well as a good advices to our dear viewers. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
as well
you.
as
Thank
for-
you
Thank
to
you,
you
and
as
we
well.
had
Thank
really
you for
good
the
fun.
delicious food.
And
Yeah, we
also
had
thank
fun
you.
actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
we have a good Ali, so thank you
Yes.
so much.
Oh, thank you.
So dear viewers, we're going to see you tomorrow with different guests as well as talking about a different country. Until then, please be safe.
Bye-bye.